Well, it's May the 9th, and that means that it's Wednesday. And you know me, that means it's Wonderful Wednesday. It's almost 6:30 in the morning here in Colorado. And as I was in prayer this morning, I heard something very unique. So I'm going to talk about that first. Where do I start, Lord? Well, just start at the beginning. Always the best answer, isn't it? It was a reminder, and I think that's one of the reasons I'm on early this morning. It was a reminder to say, before your children leave for school, gather them together and pray for the best day possible. Before your husband, your wife, your significant other leave to go to work, before you leave to go to work, before you leave to go anywhere, stop while you are in the sanctuary of your home and pray for the best day possible. Pray for the protection. Pray for the love. Pray as to how we can serve. When you are in fear, pray. When you are in joy, pray. When you're worried about something, pray. When you're celebrating something, pray. It is the way to remain connected with your divine guidance, with God, His Son, Holy Spirit, with your angels that surround you, that have been with you since before birth, for that love, so that earthly matters don't crowd your space, so you don't get claustrophobic and fearful. It fills your space with love. It fills your space with joy. And it fills your space with confidence. And then release and let go. This should be a daily practice, and not just repetitive prayers that you've learned and memorized, but speak to God as your best friend, for He is. Pour your heart out in love, in joy, in worry, in concern. Release it. Leave the past where it belongs and focus on the present moment. And above all things, give thanks that we have another moment to share. And with that, I also asked what deck to use. And what I just said was a very powerful message that I received. So can you guess what deck I'm going to use? Of course. Archangel Power Tarot deck, created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, published by Hay House. This is going to be a wonderful Wednesday. This is going to be a magnificent day. This is going to be a power day today. There's a shift that's been happening. There's a change that's coming. And I feel it. And for you empaths out there, I'm sure you do too. For those of you who are sensitive to such things, it's not just you. It's all over the place. It's affecting electronics. It's affecting internet. And no, I don't mean things like Mercury in retrograde. This is something different. This is not just the power of the moon, of cycles, of planets. This is something different. And if you're having troubles with Facebook, maybe you need to stay away from it for a while. If you're having troubles with the internet, maybe it's time to go for a walk. This morning, my computer was absolutely crazy. I said, well, there you go. I guess we won't be using that for a while. It's been crazy since last Friday, even before then, actually. But it really started to go bonkers last Friday. And it's about that same time that I felt this new shift coming. It's like been coming since September, but like all of those little changes have already happened. And like, here's the next step, and like, here's the next step, here's the next evolution, here's the next rung up the ladder. Things are changing for the good, I will add. Um, we're having earthquakes in California. We're having earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in Hawaii. There's a shift. It's affecting the whole planet. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if there isn't another volcanic eruption. Just don't be surprised. I will hush up about that. But I did get told to stop shuffling while I was talking. And, yeah. Okay. It's going to be a very hot day here today. It's supposed to be, that one too. It's supposed to be in the 80s, and then tomorrow like 88. It's way too hot and way too soon for Colorado. And then this weekend, Lord willing, we're supposed to have 2, maybe 3 days of rain. And it is desperately needed. Still haven't turned my sprinkler systems on. We'll see. Oopsie. Don't normally turn them on this early. Is that it? No, it's not. Okay, one more. This one. Okay. Put these back in the box. All right. Oh, we got lots of cards. Didn't realize that when they were shuffling. Really? I have a 7-card read. Goodness gracious. So let's get right to it. First card, yeah, we're talking changes. We have a major arcana. Okay. Decision. It is time to make that decision. You are not stuck in a cage. The door is open. It's time to go through and set yourself free. Release yourself from that which is holding you back. And in this one, I'm really hearing fear, worry, anxiety is holding you back. All of those come from ego, edging God out. As a child of God, you lack nothing. As a child of God, you really have nothing to worry about. So take a deep breath, make a decision, put it into prayer, ask for the guidance, ask for the signs to be very clear, very concise, to show you that the door is not locked, and to move on with it. It's a time to detox. It's a time to detox from the chemicals. It's time to detox what you put into your body. It's a time to detox what you put into your soul. It's a time to detox what you put into your mind. That includes social environment and the negative attitudes that are running rampant like its own disease on social media. It is absolutely absurd. It is time to release, let go. That is not part of who you are. It is time to release the addiction to that as well, and any other addictions that are not serving you a purpose. Quite frankly, I can't think of an addiction that serves a purpose. That would be an extreme, right? And extremes just serve no purpose. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Why are you feeling less than the power of who you are? Take your power back. Take your strength back. Straighten up your back. Have you noticed that when you change your posture, things feel different? You feel stronger rather than being like this. When you straighten up, you claim your power back. You straighten your spine. It allows you to breathe. Breathe deeply into your gut. Stand tall. Take your power back. Next card. Now, this one came up yesterday in a personal reading, so I'm not surprised it's here as well, because I just talked about extremes of anything serve no purpose. So, same with addictions. Balance. Balance in all things. Don't go haywire. It's not a Pollyanna world, but we don't have to live in fear either. Balance in all things. It's important to have balance. Again, what you put into your body, what you put into your soul, what you put into your mind. Don't go bonkers and listening to 1,000 different people's opinions. And quite frankly, the only opinion that really matters is God's and yours. I love these people that go running to different readers and they go all over the place asking the same question. But they've been given the same answer 10 times, but it's not the answer they want to hear. And then they get confused, and then that confusion leads to fear, and then that fear leads to worry. It just is a compounding of it all. The only answer that you really need to seek is the one that comes from prayer, that comes from divine guidance, that comes from meditation, that comes from quiet and surrendering yourself to allow that to come into your space. Oh, dear. Working multiple jobs or project at once. Hi, we've talked about this repetitively because it's been coming up here as well. Slow down. Do you really need to be doing all of those things at one time? Is that why your mind is scattered and you're not exactly sure what to get done so nothing gets done? Well, it's also time to make your work projects fun. It's time to find joy. It's time to turn it around and stop whining, stop complaining. So, quite frankly, stop bitching. Breathe. If you have a job and you're getting paid for it, do the best you can. It's 8 or 10 or maybe 12 hours a day. Whatever it is, do the best you're getting paid for it. Next card. Another major arcana. Not surprised this one's showing up. Hasn't shown up here in quite a while. The High Priestess. This change we're talking about. Archangel Haniel, the archangel of intuition, of psychic abilities, of mediumship, of gut reactions, of intuitiveness, of empaths, of all of those things that are our 6th, 7th, and 8th sense, if you will. Powerful psychic insights. Don't doubt them when they come, when they're strong and they're feeling like they're right here in your heart or in your gut. Pay attention. This is the time where reflection and meditation provides valuable information. When your mind is scattered and you're doing all those multiple jobs we just talked about, how can you remain focused on that which is important? Get centered. Bring it to yourself. Ask again for the guidance. And know that it's right here. Know that it's right where you are. And then be at peace. Because if you're worried and you're concerned, guess what you're sending out to the universe? And guess what you get back? More worry, more concern. When you're at peace and you send that out to the universe, you become more peaceful. And so do those around you. Breathe. Next card. Wow. Another major arcana. We talked about changes coming. This is my favorite card. This is what helped me make the decision. This is something I've done repetitively in my life and why I named my ebook after it. Leap of faith. Okay, walking forward. All things are packed that you need, not much to carry. You're not alone. And Metatron is right here to say, I am with you as well. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. Keep the faith. Keep the trust. Listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. Excuse me. Ooh, a nasty cough, wasn't it? You're not going to shut me up. No, you're not. And do what gives you joy. Do what gives you happiness. The old expression, when mama's happy, everybody's happy. But when mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Do what brings you joy. Do what brings you laughter. The greatest medicine on this planet doesn't come from doctors and physicians. It comes from laughter and joy. It changes the chemicals in your body. It also changes the chemicals in your soul. It also changes the chemicals in your auric field that you're sending out, and then it multiplies. Believe in yourself and believe in God. Take that leap of faith. We have another major arcana. I am not surprised at all. This is something I've been feeling for days and days and days. Well, should we just say weeks and months? It's the peace card. Release the past. It really is important. A beautiful lady reached out to me yesterday and shared with me how much she's missing her mother, who is now in heaven, and that she can't stop crying. God bless her. But if the situation were reversed, knock on wood, God forbid, um, that you were in heaven and your mother was on earth, and the situation were reversed and looking from heaven, would you want your mother to be in that pain? Well, your mother doesn't want you to be in that pain either. Be at peace. Your loved ones are okay. Plain and simple, very straightforward. I've done too many mediumship readings to not know any different. Your loved ones are okay. They are no longer in pain. They have been set free of what humans think are important. Be at peace. Release the past. Doesn't mean you miss them any less. It just means that the pain can start to heal. There is this beautiful, enriching, fulfilling, exciting adventure of a future waiting for you. Learn from the past, evolve and grow from the past, come to the present with the knowledge that God, His Son, and Holy Spirit, your angels, and your loved ones love you. Release it, let go, and let God. We have another Queen card. Also not surprised. Queen of Ariel. And when you let go, this is the time to pamper yourself a little bit. This is the time to take very good care of the body. This is the time to take very good care of the soul, the mind, and those that you love. Nurture yourself. Feed yourself well with whatever you're putting into the body, the mind, and the soul. Make it pure. Make it as clean as you can. And then it comes out to everyone else. This is the ability to make everything more beautiful if you'll just change your point of view. Change your perspective. Stop the way you're looking at things in a fearful, dark manner. Look at them from the light and send it love and light. And it just continues to radiate. Someone, maybe even you, yeah, someone keeps talking to you and giving you practical and wise advice, and you're not heeding it. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe it's time to go to a mentor, a friend, a support mechanism. If your mother's still living, maybe it's time to go to mom. Mother's Day is coming, so I know a lot of people are like getting that pull. Well, it's important. Listen to the advice. And if your mother's no longer on this planet, remember the whispers of advice that she sent when she was with you. Remember the smiles, the love, all of those things, the wonderful, wise advice. Those are the avenues we need to pursue coming up to Mother's Day this weekend. And we are going to change and close this. Whoa. Whoa. No, I'm not going to choke on these words. No, I'm not. This is a very, very powerful reading. We're going to close on another major arcana. Perspective. Pause for reflection and insight. Go into meditation. Go into prayer. Stop and become an observer rather than a participant. Step outside the situation and look at it objectively with a clear mind where no emotions are attached. If you saw what was happening to you, happening to your best friend, what advice would you give them? Wise advice. Then give that to yourself. Because when you look at it that way, it is your higher self that is telling you, hi, take a look at it a different way. When you turn it around and look at it from someone else's point of view, that's the change of perspective. Dare to be different. Please don't just follow the herd. You know, so many times I see people going on the attack, and then everybody else joins in. It's like a pack of hungry wolves. You know. Have you ever seen vultures clearing? Monica said the wrong word. Have you ever seen vultures go after, a dead animal? Don't be a vulture. Don't be a wolf. Dare to be different. Dare to be the peacekeeper. Dare to be the peacemaker. Dare to be different. Change your perspective and look at it from the outside going in. And what advice would you give that situation if it wasn't yours? Woo! Okie dokie. We said this was going to be a powerful read. It sure as heck is. And it went much longer than I expected. So on that note, I'm going to close this reading, but not without first saying thank you to everyone that is participating in my May promotion. If you purchase a reading from me on my website, houseofangelcardreadings.com, your name is entered into a weekly drawing for a free half-hour reading. We're giving away 4 of those this month. Already gave away the first one. Are you going to be the winner of the second? Visit the website. Prices are on sale. At the end of the month, everybody's name gets put back into the drawing, and we'll pull for a 1-hour read for free live. So come join me. We're having lots of fun. Really easy to do. Just houseofangelcardreadings.com. If you see my crazy picture on the side at the bottom, it says readings, click that button, and away you go. Have a beautiful day, a powerful day, a great day, a wonderful Wednesday. As always, I thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching, and thanks for subscribing. Take care.